Guys, how are you doing today? I hope you've had a great week and I hope you continue to have a great week. So today we're gonna do something a little bit different. So lately I've been playing the Sims game, the Sims mobile game. It's not the Sims 4, it's the Sims mobile. And I just wanted to play the game with you today. So let's go. Before we begin, the wig that I'm wearing in this video slips a little bit, but oh well. So I have a few qualms with this game, the mobile game. There's so many issues. First of all, it is incredibly boring to an extent. You can't really do anything with the Sims, only form bonds with each other and go to work. That's what you can do. However, like me, I'm very much get them to have a family and do all those kind of things kind of Sims player, and it's not by choice. It really isn't. It's only because you can't get them to do anything else. There's nothing else that they can do. Like, I'm not even joking. There's nothing else that they can do. If you want to have a little bit of fun, you can really only get them to form relationships. But anyway, okay, let me introduce my Sims. So in this household, I have two houses. So in this household, I have these guys. Now these guys are the kids of the original two couple. Well, not all of them, but they're kind of the relationships between them are formed originally from these two couples. So let me go back to the original couple. So we have these two. So we have Praise God and we have Shaquille Draper. And it's actually funny because, like, when I was putting these Sims together, they got on together so quick and so easily. And I'm saying that to say because I'm gonna point out later on with the rest of the Sims in this newer generation, they struggled like forming friendships and relationships. It was so weird. I was like, are you trying to mimic real life? Like, why are they struggling? But these guys got on so well and they had so many children. This is the current family that I have right now. Okay, and this is the other family in the other house that I got for them. And oh my gosh, generations. This is the brother. Let's see, the original people, the first two, it was kind of difficult giving attention to all of the Sims when they had so many kids and there was so many of them. I had to just get rid of him. And I felt like he was a little bit depressed. Like he would be crying all the time randomly in the house. And he kind of, I don't know, he had a sadness in his eyes. I just decided to take him out of his misery. I'm joking. Yeah, but I had to take him out. This is the family that we currently have in the main household, and obviously I got one of the kids, the sons of the originals, Praise God and Shaquille Draper, to have these kids. That is one of the sons of the original two. Then we have Peter, the next son of the original two. Like I said, they had 4 sons. I made one of them passive, but the rest are here. And then we have Thank, the adopted daughter. We have Elijah, the son of Peter. Then we have the other son, Adam. And then we're back to the other household, Heather, who is the wife of Peter. She is also the mother of Elijah and the childhood best friend turned wife of Peter.
I originally made her a player character, but then I decided I wanted all the kids to have their own, I wanted all the kids to be promoted to player characters. And so I just decided, okay, I guess I could make her like the best friend, and then I just decided to put them together.
Okay, let
So
me
yeah.
firstly kind of tell you guys about Thank God. Thank God has gone through a lot. Whole thing. It's actually a whole thing because her story is a serious story. Did she record her story in books? She really went the mom of her, the mom, she really went through it. Like she really, really went through it in the Sims game. Like I said in the beginning, their parents, their original parents, they had a very easy time getting along with each other. Like the moment I put them together, they clicked. She had struggle finding someone that would stay. Cause do you know, like, if you play the game, you'll know that you get them to kind of maybe have a hangout. So they'll have a 1 hour hangout or a standard hangout or a long hangout. I get her to do these long hangouts with these people and put her there with the guy, and I'll go and I come back and they're gone. Every single time, they never stayed. They would immediately walk away from her and disappear, which made me wonder, are they real people? Because why are they disappearing like this? And then eventually she met this one guy, and throughout the first hangout, he never left. And then I was like, okay, cool. Then the second hangout, he didn't leave. And I was like, wow. Okay, he never disappeared. He stayed the whole time. And then the third hangout, he stayed the whole time. And that was enough for me to be like, okay, you're the one. And later on, like as their levels progressed, their relationship level, he did start disappearing, but they were too far deep. Like they were too deep in relationship for me to start again. And the thing is, another qualm that I have about this game is they age them so quickly. Like you'll play as these guys for maybe 3 days or 4 days or 5 days, and then they'll say they want to retire. I'm like, huh? It's been like 3 days. How do you want to retire? So I was like, if I keep getting her to restart, she's not going to have anything. And I'm going to have to retire her without anything. And then her sim becomes really boring. So I was just like, I'm just going to stick it out with this dude for her. I mean, in real life, do not attempt at home. Just stick it out. Because... please, actually give me some space. I actually didn't originally put her with him. I actually put her with Adam. And every single time they'd have a hangout, I had them to have 2 hangouts or 3 hangouts, and immediately she'd go over to Peter. Like every single time during every single hangout, she would leave him and start talking to Peter. And I was like, what the flip? Why is she doing that? I was like, oh, okay, maybe she likes Peter. Like, her sim just likes Peter, so I just decided to put them together, and then yeah, they've been chill ever since, and they're close, as you can see. They're happy together. Sometimes it's not about being bitter, because even me as Adam, I was like, what is she doing? Like, why does she keep going over to my brother, to his brother? Like, what is this? What is she doing? Like, what is she doing? Like, ooh, I felt like I was him. I was getting angry for him. And it's just like, let me not actually be better. Let me just put her with him. And look, he's up because he has his own family. Let me show you his house. His house is so nice. That's why, don't be bitter. Don't be bitter, because everybody has to walk their own race at their own pace. Because he is here, as you can see, this is his house. This is his daughter, his beautiful daughter. They're chilling. He's chilling. Like, he's up. And then his brother, with the woman that he was originally supposed to be with, they're still at home in their parents' house. And I mean, they're okay. They're still together. They have a son. Walk your own pace. That's the message. I think I'm gonna play this game again because I actually enjoy playing the game. As much as it's kind of like, it's boring, but it's not boring. Like, it's only as boring as, like, because me personally, when I play this game, I give them characters. I use my imagination. So like when they have little quirks or they do something, even though they're they're AI. They're not. They don't really have quirks. They're pretty boring. But anytime they do something, I attribute it to a personality quirk, and I'm just like, oh, this is why you're doing that. Funny. Like whenever they do something, I assign it to a quirk. I don't. I literally, to play this game, I personally play up my imagination. I use my imagination. Like Thank, she was having issues finding anyone to just stay with her for a hangout. Like she was really struggling to maintain relationships and friendships. So I was just like, oh my gosh, she's having such a tough time, and I hate that. And for the brother Peter, he finally got with the, I just attribute personalities to them. So that's what I do to make it entertaining for me. But yes, in the next game, I'm gonna play this game again, like I said, with you, and I actually have a plan for the next one, because in the previous with this generation, I'm gonna change the generation soon, but I just want them to complete their perspectives, respectives, that's the word I was looking for, their respective careers and hobbies before I pass on the new generation. I think I've been playing with this generation for a week, and then with their parents I played with those guys for a week. So I think this week soon, maybe the middle of the week, like Wednesday or Thursday, I'm gonna switch over the generations, and I'll play it with you guys. I'll switch over the generations with you, but for the rest of today and tomorrow, I'm just gonna try and get them to pass the finish line of their respective careers. But yeah.
And we are back. So now it is Wednesday, but for you, it is whatever day. But like I said a couple of days ago to you a couple of minutes ago, I am back to retire The Sims and make the respective kids playable. Bye, Adam. So he's not out of the picture. We're gonna miss him and his other brothers and sisters. But yes, they're retired, they're going, and they're gone. Surprisingly to me, it was a bit difficult letting go of these guys. I'm not sure why. I think I'll attribute it to the fact that the original Sims had so many kids, and they're kids, you know? So they're still kind of the kids, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if that makes sense. They're the kids, like you got to see them like have these kids since they were babies, and now kind of letting them go, and it's kind of sad. But anyway, as I mentioned before, this is the original house, the big house with the most Sims occupying it. We have 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and 1 kitchen / dining room / whatever / whatever. I actually designed the house pretty well, but that's not the point of the video, is it? Nope. So now we have the family, the updated family with the originals out of the picture. So we have May. We have Gabriel, who is, the kids of the original. We have Peter. Peter, obviously, is one of the kids of the original. We have Thank. She is also the adopted daughter of the original, one of the kids of the original. Heather, the childhood best friend and wife of Peter. Elijah, their son. And yeah, okay, so we're just gonna jump right into it. So she's looking for someone, she prowling. So yes, during one of the days that I wasn't, recording all of this, I had her go on the date with this guy. I had her go to a couple of parties first of all, and then I had her go on this date with this guy, and surprisingly they're hitting it off very quickly, and they seem to be okay. Like my Sims standards is just stay, don't leave during the event. I think that's when I consider it a successful day, because a lot of the times with the Sims, like when you would put them in an event, if you put them with a Sim that you hadn't created, that Sim would just go. They would just leave the event, maybe not 2 minutes after you've left their screen. But yeah, he's here. Like, you saw me, I just went out, came back, and he's still here. So I guess I'm impressed. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but I know it's crazy to say, but I am impressed that he stayed, and it wasn't hard. It's been really quick for her to find someone. Yeah, but anyway, we have cousin Elijah. So now to set this guy up, I am having him go on a couple of dates. But firstly, to find dates, you kind of have to go to parties. So he's chatting up, hey, what's going on, making friends, saying this girl is on fire. Why is she on fire? We'll move on. I mind my business. I stay out of trouble. I'm talking to the guy with the beanie. No, I'm not talking to the guy with the beanie. I'm talking to the girl. No, I'm not talking to the girl. I'm still talking to the girl. I'm doing some corny jokes. But yeah, anyway, I have them all over the place, and I try to set them up and get them to, add these Sims to their characters so that they can possibly do something with them later. That's like a way that you can just get them to make friends. It's not the most interesting thing, but I mean, it's some entertainment if you're begging for it, if you're starving for it.
Want it? I don't want it. Because you're asking for it. You're dying for it.
But yeah, I'm really impressed. This guy's house is really, really big. Like, when you go into these parties, like, you can't really see the house before you go in, and it's so surprising because some of the houses are so cool, they're so big, and I don't know whether it's actual people that made these houses or if it's Sims that put these houses there. But some of these houses are so creative. I don't know if they would actually put the effort of making these houses.
I hope you enjoyed the video. I have fun kind of playing these games myself, so I know I had fun, so I hope you had fun too. And yeah, bye.